What's up?
Nothing much.
Is it just you?
No, it's me and Nolan.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm going to put my phone over here so I don't get distracted.
Good thinking.
Yep. Let me see if I can see where I can get all of y'all in the same picture. It's okay. That'll work. I see mostly Caleb.
Hey, I'm not a bad thing.
I think I see Caleb a little too much. It's one of those things, I guess. Yeah.
I'm your student.
What?
I'm your student.
For now.
What do you mean for now? You ain't getting rid of me.
I can get rid of you any day I wanted to.
Okay, you got a point there.
I could get rid of you now. I could get you now. In fact, I'm not going to.
Okay.
You stay in my good graces for now.
Huh?
You stay in my good graces for now.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what good graces are?
No.
You stay on my good side.
I am on your good side.
Are you?
Yes.
How?
Because I like Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. Okay, that's a good way to get on my good side.
Sorry about that.
And
cool.
Star Wars.
Okay, that's another way to get on my good side.
Am I too quiet or am I good?
No, you're fine. You're
Okay.
You're fine.
I've been having
Caleb.
so many headphone
Caleb.
problems. Ugh.
Mute Caleb.
Okay.
I heard that.
Well,
I don't talk that much.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. You telling yourself that.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Caleb.
You saying I do?
Yeah, we both are.
All right.
Okay. I'm Caleb, and this is Nolan.
All right, hey, Nolan.
And we're the spectacular trio.
And Wade is not here because he didn't realize we were doing one today. So I texted him last week about it. So, yeah.
Is this too wobbly?
You're good.
No, you.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. I always get on Caleb for being too wobbly.
I am not too wobbly.
Caleb, wobbly. You're going to be wobbly, and you got to stop it.
Yes. I agree with you. I like him. I like him already. Don't even know him, but I like him already.
He loves Star Wars just like us.
That's fun.
Actually, Nolan is going to be the Mandalorian.
Yes.
You are?
Yep. I'm wearing part of it right now, actually. So.
I'm boring, and I'm a hockey player every year.
Nice.
You're a hockey player every year.
I'm actually wearing it right now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Caleb got on. I'm like, Caleb, where's your costume?
Caleb.
I didn't remember it real well.
It's fine.
Stop being wobbly.
Besides, I think my costume's on the floor.
Caleb, stop being wobbly. Stop.
He's good. Sorry, Caleb. I can just don't worry. I'll just turn your hair red in the thing.
Do that.
I could do it for like a little bit.
Do it.
Blue.
Maybe, I don't know. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. So, what made you want to be a direct pastor?
Man, I don't know. Really, it really started off really simple. Austin Black was my pastor/youth pastor forever. We had lunch one day because I was in school for getting an English degree, and he was like, I think you should think about doing ministry work. So I said, okay. And this is like the most anticlimactic story in the world. So one day when he became the lead pastor instead of just youth pastor, he called me, I think it was like maybe 3 days afterwards or something like that, and said that he wanted to bring me on as an intern. And one thing led to another. And I was asked if I would start the college ministry at Nesbitt. So that's where it started.
And what do you want to do after you get your bachelor degree of it?
Well, I'm still in school right now. It's been kind of an up and down kind of thing. I have a lot of practical experience, but I'd like to do once I get my degree is actually go into writing. Whatever it is, I will be writing. So that can be devotionals. I've about writing comic books before, which I used to do. I did all through high school and middle school. Really, it's an open door right now.
And how far are you going to do this?
Well, the thing about ministry is it's something I don't think you ever really get out of, quote unquote. So I could do another job like writing and still do ministry work. That makes sense?
Yeah,
So I can do
Yeah.
it for however long God wants me to do it. And so I don't know.
I really like about how you like it's like you're saying that you're not going to be doing this forever, and you're already looking into other paths. I feel like that's really cool. But so you're saying you wanted to write comic books,
Right.
Is there like any inspiration from other people that have written comic books, or?
Oh yeah. Probably my biggest influence. I'm trying to think. In American comic books is probably a guy named Alan Moore. He wrote Watchmen, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, a lot of the old Superman comics that kind of influenced me that I found like when I was at the public library as a kid. But overall, probably other than Alan Moore, probably Stanley, obviously
Yeah.
Stanley.
I was about to say if you didn't say him.
But a lot of manga artists have actually kind of influenced me. So a Japanese artist, Ichiro Oda, who writes One Piece, his name escapes me right now. It doesn't need to escape me right now. Worst time, right?
Yeah.
Araki, that's his last name. Writes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I would probably say that Akira Toriyama, who wrote Dragon Ball Z, probably those from the American side and the Japanese side are probably the biggest influences. And the reason I like them, they just write whatever they want. You know what I mean? It's not like they kind of go, I have to do this, and then the next thing is I have to do this. They really just do what they want. They're like, I like this story. I'm going to write this, and that's what's going to be. If people don't like it, they don't like it. If they like it, they'll keep on doing it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, those are probably my biggest one. I always look at it from like a manga angle in an American comic style world because they're so different, but they're rooted kind of the same origin. So that's what I try to do is mix those two different styles into something that's kind of unique.
Yeah, I really like that. It's like you're I'm trying to find a good reason or a good thing to explain this by. It's like you're taking them and just like taking a little bit of ideas like from a book of ideas and you're making your own.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really cool because you're doing something that not a lot of people do. So
I want to break the mold, I guess, in a weird way, because what I saw as a kid was when comic books were coming out, like the new ones, not like the ones from before. What I saw was a lot of the new people was they were just doing what other people did before. It was very formula, right? It was like, okay, this TV show did this, so this character I can't change it at all, do this, right?
Yeah.
Like when I was younger, the big show was Batman the Animated Series, which is incredible.
Oh yeah.
And what happens with the comic books try to be just like the TV show. And it didn't really work because the TV show was supposed to be a tribute to the old comics. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never wanted to do that because even as I got older, I was like, they're just plugging and playing. It's a formula. I don't want to do that. I want to make my own thing and kind of blaze my own trail. So that's what I try to do is I look at what other people have done and go, well, they may have done this for a predominantly Japanese environment, like with manga, right? But I can do that with this, and it work, and it'd be kind of a reference to that, but it also stands on its own as a story. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that. So you're like one of your goals is to make a different form of comic books. That's what it sounds like.
Illustration.
Yeah, almost kind of like a different, almost like a fusion of the two.
Yeah.
And people have done it more or less. And they'll have there are manga that are more American influence. Like there's one right now, My Hero Academia is very American style because it's superheroes. But there's also a lot of American shows that are anime influenced, like Avatar, which is one of my favorites. Yeah, like it's great, but they still stand on their own. I want to kind of make a perfect fusion of the two, where it's its own thing, and whether that's like Collin comics or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Collin comics.
I would like it for it to be something where people go, I know exactly who wrote this based on how he's doing things.
Yeah. Just so you know, that does have a good ring to it. Collin Comics.
Collin Comics?
Yep.
Oh.
It does. I would
Or
definitely buy
Collin
them.
Comic Con.
I don't like my own first name, so.
Or Collin Industry.
No, I don't want Collin Industries. I'm gonna make Caleb Industries. I'm gonna take your face and make it the logo.
How about Caleb Industry?
No, what are you like a? Sorry, I just got busted in on.
Yay!
No, it was a cameo. But yeah, I've always thought comic books were the most interesting way to tell a story.
They are. They showed the way to believe in your imagination.
Yeah, because you can do anything in a comic book. Even the TV shows, even animated series, there's limitations on what you can do, right?
Yeah, it's like the script.
Yeah, let's say like a 30-minute show, right? So if you've got let's say Phineas and Ferb, because y'all got one of the guys who created Phineas and Ferb.
Yep, the dude that played Agent Monogram,
which blew my mind.
Yeah,
so you've got 30-ish minutes to work, right? And you've got some commercial breaks in there, so you've got maybe 25 minutes in total, probably a little bit less. You have to fit a way to make your story from beginning to end. In a show like that, you have limits. In a comic book, it can be how many pages I want. It can be as many pictures as I want. Even if I have to find another artist, I'm not that great of I can draw stick people.
You mean animator?
Same.
Animator or artist, somebody who can bring it to life. But the story itself, I can do anything I wanted to. Yeah. So I can make a very long one, or I can make a 5-page short. So that's why I love comic books and stuff like that, because I can pretty much do anything. And if it brings the idea of maybe somebody makes a show out of it or whatever, I don't think that'll ever happen with anything I write. But if it ever happened, I could say, hey, look, this is how I did it. This is how long this is going to need to be, and this needs to be. It's very freeing. And there's pictures, too, so it always makes it better.
Pictures are great.
Pictures are great.
They are.
Yes.
Pictures are wonderful.
So how long have you been leading? I'm not 100% sure. Are you like a pastor or intern? I'm not 100% sure.
I'm a college pastor. I have college students at Nesbitt, and so we're actually looking for a lead right now. I've been working here. I started off as an intern and then transitioned into college pastor. So in total, I've come upon my 5th year at Nesbitt working there, and I've been a college pastor probably, I'd say 3 years out of those 4. Official. I thought it was
5.
No, it hasn't been that long. I've been working with the college students, but the title has been since 2003. No, I don't know, 3 years. I'm not good with numbers and years, but that's what I do. And like I said, I hope to, even if I went to writing devotionals or wherever, to keep doing what I'm doing wherever I am, and into a local church. And if I have to move, plug into another one. I don't think I will, because I like living near Memphis. I'd like to live in Memphis. I'd have to bring Caleb with me wherever I go.
I'll take it.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it's been fun. It's been interesting to get Caleb.
Oh, so you guys obviously knew. Sorry, you guys obviously knew each other. How long have you guys known each other? Were you Caleb's like teacher pastor or something?
No, I was grew up there.
Yeah, I've known Caleb since he was a baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he was a little bitty baby.
I wasn't that little.
Okay, actually, I I'm thankful enough to actually work at the church I grew up in. So I've been at Nesbitt for my entire life. I'm 26, and Caleb has been there for his entire life. I think, yeah, that sound right,
Yeah.
Caleb? And
Yeah.
so, and my mom was raised in that church. My grandmother went to that church.
Your mom was my teacher.
That's right. My mom was his teacher. And so I've grown up around Caleb. One of my sister was his friend growing up. I still is her friend, but she's like really busy.
Yeah, and when she ain't talking.
She ain't talking, we know. But when I've known him for forever.
Yep.
And I've got God working him forever. He's also come to my class in a tuxedo, not forever. But
I've been in a shirt tuxedo.
We were actually, Caleb, if I'm right, we were actually youth together for 1 year? Does that sound right? I think I was a senior.
I think.
Does that sound right? Okay, I want to say that's right because when I first graduated, Austin, who was the youth pastor at the time, had a few of us college students help out. And I was going to a local community college, so I was the one who was there mostly. So I got to see Caleb in youth for maybe 4 or 5 years before I started doing something else there.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
it's been fun.
I have known Caleb for as long as podcasts. He literally.
Sorry.
I met him, and he's like, "Hey, you want to do a podcast?" And me and Wade are like,
So the first thing he asked me was, "Hey, you want a podcast?"
Literally, that is the first thing he asked. I sent him our YouTube link.
Good.
I sent him the YouTube link, and he didn't say anything about it.
It's
he
one
just
way
said,
to
"Hey."
make a friend.
He's like, "Hey, we should do a podcast." I'm like, "Okay."
Hey, I just met you. It was a great idea.
No, but the funny thing is, so probably a week or two before, me and Wade, we were doing our own thing before this, but we said because Wade made a little funny comment. He's like, "And we'll do a podcast," and this is before anything, and I'm like, "No, we won't." Yeah, Caleb, did you watch that video and just get the idea from that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I told you it came in my mind.
So it was Caleb's idea to begin with.
I just thought it was really funny, though.
I told you it was my idea.
Yes, it was Caleb's idea, but I
You're
have
the brainchild of this.
Huh?
He's the idea maker.
This is your thing. Oh, this is your brainchild. I have it backwards. I'm tired.
Yeah. I don't know how my brain is sometimes.
It's his idea. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. It's his idea.
Yeah,
but I'm the one that makes everything.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
And we talk about our ideas.
That sounds like Caleb.
Hey, you're never too powerful to give it a try.
What?
Hey, look, I've got an idea for you to do. That's Caleb.
Yeah. Nah. Oh,
is it safe? Is it safe and not inappropriate?
Caleb's in a whole different thing right now.
Caleb, I love you.
I love you too.
He's something else.
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
So you got anything to ask us? I kind of want to start doing this where the people can ask us questions.
Yep.
I feel like that'd be interesting.
Yep.
So how did you and Caleb meet then?
Tell him.
Did he ran? It was podcast time.
Okay, so me and Caleb have the same genetic disease.
Yep.
So our parents are connected through Facebook groups. Mm-hmm. And my mom's saying she wanted me to meet more kids with MPS. Did I send you a friend request or did you send me one? I don't remember who sent it first.
I don't know.
I think it was me. But
Probably.
so I sent Caleb a friend request. And then probably 2 or 3 days later he accepted it. And then offered the podcast. I'm like, okay then.
I don't think Caleb's met anybody who's not his friend automatically. He was just like, they talked about a podcast. I want to do a podcast. It's time to do a podcast.
It sounds like that, doesn't it?
That's basically what you did from what I've heard.
At first, I didn't really want to do it. I was like talking away, and I'm like, should we do this? And he's like, it'd be fun. I'm like,
Hello.
Because like,
it would be fun.
because like in my mind, I'm like, I just met this guy, know nothing about him.
Dude, we have the same disease. They ain't gonna hurt you at all.
Besides the point, yeah, that's how we met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have a second question for you. I just thought of.
Cool. If
you could have one person, anybody in the world, and this is for each of you, you have one person in the entire world who you would invite on this podcast, anybody, they have to be alive. That's the only thing. Who would it be?
Kelly, you go.
Don't rush me.
I'm trying to get it to like where I can actually like point to him. Okay, I gotta go this way.
I have it at the bottom of my iPad.
I said, don't rush me.
We're not rushing you. We're just making
chat.
The first person. I put Caleb on the spot.
You did. Come on, Caleb.
Hang on, so don't rush me.
Who did you just meet? Like literally 2 days ago.
Sophia Carson.
You met who?
Sophia Carson.
Would you have her on here?
I would.
Is that like is that the person you would most want to bring on here?
I got a lot of people I want to bring.
I think she would be because Sophia Carr, if you're listening to this, he talks about you all the time. Literally every time.
I'm gonna get you, Nolan.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay, good.
Oh, so who this part? I've heard of her name. What does she do?
She does acting and singing. She did. She played Evie in Descendants.
I know you're talking about them. I know you're talking about. Don't ask me how.
She played the bad babysitter in Adventures in Babysitting.
Okay.
It's pretty funny because she rap battles Sabrina Carpenter.
Yep.
I love your knowledge of things that I have no idea about, Caleb.
Hey, I'm the one that watches a lot of TV.
I know you are. But so that's your person, is Sophia Carson. All right, what about you? I want to hear what yours is.
My top person would probably be Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah, Mr. Iron Man.
I would love to see. Do y'all know he's a musician?
Wait, he is?
Yeah, plays piano. He's a musician, Caleb.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
You need, after this is done, go look it up. It's insane.
Will.
He's a very good singer.
I didn't think he sang at all.
He did. He plays piano, and he's a trained singer. It's kind of a little bit folksy, bluesy, but he's really, really good.
Yeah.
How did you figure this out?
It was on TV one day. I was traveling. I went with the Soda Central, which is a school around here. My sister was in the marching band, and I went as kind of like a chaperone / chaplain if they needed one. And there was one day I wouldn't feel good. I had to stay home, stayed at the hotel, and there was something on TV about him. And it was him singing. I was like, this is insane. Iron Man sings. It's great. It's really good. He was like it was like a clip of him doing it. It wasn't him like doing that. It was about how he had kind of overcome some of the stuff in his life and got back to playing Iron Man. Mm-hmm. And I was flipping through TV and I was like, look at that. But yeah, I look it up. If you're watching this and you never heard him, look him up. It's interesting.
I will. Yeah, I was actually Swampy Marsh was also one of the people I would want to get on here, but we already got him.
Yeah. That's kind of a flex.
Yeah.
I heard about
really.
That. I was going through Facebook, and it actually wasn't Caleb that I saw share it. It was his mom.
Sure was.
The video y'all did with one of the guys from Feast and Ferb.
Oh, I shared it too.
Yeah, but I saw hers before I saw yours. Just when I opened Facebook, I was helping move And I was just sat down. I was like, "There's no way. There's no way."
There is.
I was like, "There's no way this is real." And I went and told my people, and they're like, "Oh, this is real." And so I was just like, "What?" And so yeah, like that's like the most random thing I've ever seen in my life.
I thought it was really fun. I think
Awesome.
one of the best moments of it was the talk was great, but I love the reactions of people that don't believe me that it was true. Because you would not.
I was like, that's him.
You would not imagine the people that came up to me after and said, "How the F did you get him?" And they wouldn't believe me.
I asked Caleb that same thing. So you went from him to me, which is like a major drop.
Nah.
Oh yes,
no, you're good. No.
Hey. Okay, what are you doing, Caleb?
No. Just think about this. We're getting an interview with Collin, the guy that's gonna make Collin comics one day.
Oh my god.
Yep.
We're
He's gonna take the world with his comic books.
Yeah.
Okay. If I ever get famous, I'll remember this moment. This moment right.
Don't worry, it's on record.
Okay. And Caleb will get none of my money. No one, you'll get some of it. Caleb, you won't get any.
Wait, so did Caleb actually tell you how I got him on?
No.
Oh, okay. This is the part that a lot of people won't believe.
Sort of brushed around it and then got distracted because there were chips. He was.
That's really funny.
Where are the chips? I was like, they're over there, buddy.
So basically,
I did the same thing. So
yeah. So basically, like I think a week before, I made a Player to Platypus TikTok on my TikTok. My TikTok has like about 2,000 people followers, and so I made that, and I tagged him and Dan. I didn't expect to get either of them, but probably in under like 5 hours, I got Swampy. He liked it. I'm like, oh, okay, you actually saw this. Cool.
Oh, okay.
So then, like a week later, me and Wade, or like, during that week, we were talking like, hey, wouldn't it be crazy if we got Swampy Marsh on a podcast? And they're like, yeah, that'd be crazy. And then we're like, okay, let's try it. So we made a little video, like speaking out to him on TikTok. We tagged him. We said, hey, if you want to be on the podcast, like, comment, and follow me. And probably under maybe an hour or two, I get a like, comment, and a follow from Swampy Marsh.
There you go.
And he's like, he just says, when are we doing it? I'm like, oh.
So
I literally.
When did you tell Caleb you were going to have him on?
I think I told him like right after, because I legit dropped my phone. My mom was just staring at me like, what happened? I'm like,
I would have thrown my a wall.
Like, you lying devil machine.
Like, this is not real.
Fantasy.
I was floored. Like, I love Phineas and Ferb.
I do too.
It's hands down one of the funniest shows that has ever been written. Because it's good. Like it's not, like I said before about writing, it's not gimmicky. It just is what it is. And it is what it is very well. And like it's just authentic. I haven't watched the new ones on Disney Plus yet, but like I want them to come back because I'm bored. Like I want something new and I want it old also. So bring back Phineas and Ferb. If they're watching this again, bring back Phineas and Ferb.
No, we talked to them about that, and it's not up to them. It's up to Disney.
Disney, if you're watching this, back.
Because I like
my ball, but like it's not.
And
Disney.
You can't give them ideas about it.
Yeah, we can't give them ideas either.
They'll listen to me. I'll go work for them. They'll listen to me.
Okay.
No, they won't. They'll probably just take my house.
Yeah.
Dude, by Disney.
Don't worry, Swampy's a nice guy.
No, Swampy's the best.
I do
you
like
rest in peace, Swampy.
Hi, Swampy, if you're watching this.
Yes.
Call
And
me.
hi, Astrid Angel. Call us if you want to be on the show.
So if y'all had to have, let me ask this again, but kind of different. If you had to have one person from your life that was on the show that hasn't been like personal, like I know Caleb,
Okay.
who would it be?
Morgan Thompson.
I haven't asked her yet then, Caleb.
I have, but we're still trying to find her talent.
Her talent?
Yes.
She could just be a nice person. That's her talent.
I didn't know if Nolan would be saying yes.
You didn't even ask me about her yet.
Yeah, because I don't know if you'll say a yes or no. Oh, we're
Well, we just
Web
broached
8.
that question right now.
Yeah, okay, we gotta I'm gonna answer this question, but
we have 8 minutes.
Yeah, I honestly don't know who I would have on. That's a hard question. I know a lot of people, and a lot of people I know are watching this, so I don't want to say something wrong.
And Sky Jackson, if you're watching, please text us.
If I had a podcast, which I've thought about before, if I had a podcast, I would want, if I could bring back anybody like that I knew, living or dead, I'd probably bring my grandma and just say, tell me, because my grandmother was born in 1920, passed away in 2013. So she basically watched all of modern history that we know of. Like, that's insane to think about, right?
Yes.
And she was 93 when she passed. I would love to just sit her down and go, okay, World War II, let's go. Just start talking.
Yep.
Let's go.
That's actually really cool, and that would be really sick.
That's just something I've talked about it before, like Thanksgiving and Christmas time and stuff, that I wish somebody would have sat down with her because she had about maybe, I think, 10 years where she didn't have a driver's license. They had to make her not get a driver's license again.
Oh, my gosh.
And she was fine. It was just her eyesight was going. And she was all competent. She knew all the stuff. She just couldn't see. And it was like, Grandma, you need to be able to see to drive. And it goes hand in hand.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You totally drive when you're blind. It's fine.
There was about that time span where she wouldn't drive or she didn't have a license too, that she was at the house. And we talked about it. Like, it wasn't like we were just like, no one cares about hear what she says. It was what we talked. But no one ever thought to record it. No one ever did. And she's got stories about, like, she recalled about what she felt like when the moon landings happened, when the civil rights era was happening, all these different things. She got an interesting ground level of perspective. And it wasn't like that she saw it on TV. Like, she lived near Memphis. She got to see it. So a lot of the history that I grew up and Caleb grew up, she got a front row seat to. And it wasn't just history. It was like her life. And so that's the kind of stuff that I would want to happen.
Yeah. That's really cool. I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to wrap this up because we don't have much time left. We could always do a part 2 as well. So
I'm down.
I'm so down for a part 2.
I'm down for part 2, especially if I can get a little time to focus on comic stuff.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Oh, we can always have a extra show called the comedy show.
No, it would be about me. No.
Okay.
I would have to say everybody. I would like to get everybody on the podcast. I can't choose one person.
Just everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, you're on the podcast all at one time.
No. Opera. Just.
Oh.
All right. Just so I don't want to start anything new. So yeah, guys, we will do a part 2 with Collin here.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Give him a round of applause.
Do I have to clap for me too?
You can if you want it. It'd be very cool. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Happy Halloween. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment.
Get your candy and make sure your parents check it before you try to eat it.
Okay, then.
Thank you,
have a happy Halloween.
Very important.
Thank you so much for coming on, Collin.
Hey, anytime. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Really fun. We'll have to do this again.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking forward to part 2.
Yes, I am too. All right. Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Adios.